Hey guys, happy Sunday. How are you? Welcome. What an interesting time or day I've had thus far. I had a lot of things come through. I'm getting chills. I have a lot of things I've written down, and we're about to get into it. A lot of things I have written down. Pages. So, happy birthday. Today's your birthday. I was called to not only wear these colors, but I was called to rose quartz. My pendulum. I have other rose quartz, but my pendulum in particular. So, if you're resonating or you feel called for rose quartz, well, go get you some. If you have one, carry it on you. All right. So I had a dream. A couple, actually. But evidently we're not going to get into that right now. So, I have written 202. As I get up today, I am feeling like I woke up from a dream called my life. Okay, like I had slipped into another timeline, so to speak. I had lost sight of the original plan. 222. I'm getting, we're getting that circling back energy, okay? Now, so I had lost sight of the original plan and back into the matrix of working and making money, which is not the life I want to live. Now listen, for me, it was like falling back into that matrix of just living the rat race. That's awfully bright. Maybe we'll do that. Running back, into the rat race of working to survive, which is what, in my current situation, my 333, my current reality is what I have to do. Because I'm living in the middle of it, right? But I had lost sight. I have that circle. I'd lost sight. I took a short detour. I'm circling back. Wow, I'm getting so much right now, you guys. Energy I'm feeling. This circling back, 411, right? 411. The 411, back in the day, because I'm a Generation Xer, we dialed 411 to get information. So, whatever we do, we need to circle back to whatever it is we do, right? We do with purpose and intent. 444. We do for our purpose. Okay? And if unless you're living, off grid or doing whatever, if you're still living in the matrix, in the city, in the we got to pay to this, that, and the other thing. You know what I mean? We have purpose and intent, so we make money and do the things that we needed with focused intent to acquire what is needed to get out of this matrix. Because isn't that our ultimate goal? Is to get away from the construct of this reality and into our true nature, which is love, which is being in nature, which is living in let thy food be medicine and thy medicine be food. 555. Back to our natural state of being. So it's like we went through a little time warp, right? Like we shifted timelines, like we went back into an old timeline. But what I heard, and I have circled, I have slipping back into old timeline, and then I heard time warp. So we got sucked back in. Oh, my ears are going off. Let's ring our pretty little bell. I'm going to do it over my water, coffee, my crystal, over you, over me. And I can't wait to get my singing bowl back. So, we just lost sight for a second. It's time to circle back to the original plan, out of that time warp. Because see, if we think in terms of energy, which we really should, Nikola Tesla said that, 717, everything is energy, so. And there's an energetic field, is how I'm hearing it, around us. So the manipulation, the control, all of that is done through, I just heard, our energy source. Now, this is what I had received. Our human mind is the portal. What do I mean by that? What do you mean by that? It says you're human. Mind is the portal for either good or evil, light or dark, fuckery or blessing, right? Meaning what you think and where your energy goes, or where your mind goes, your thoughts go, that's where your energy, that saying, where your thoughts go, your energy flows, or whatever. What you think about, you bring about. But if we think in just terms of energy and vibration, because everything is energy and vibration, everything. We just can't see it with our human eyes. But I just heard, but know it's there. Just got a notification. So, and at 11:11 is when this came through. I just heard double confirmation. This is why being high vibrational is key. It's essential. 909. That's why they speak of that. But how do we stay high vibrational in a world full of chaos and fuckery? It's a state of mind. Your mind, your human, is the portal, right? The portal to bring in what your mind is thinking and the energy, vibration, and frequency it's sending out. What you're sending out is going to come back in. 944. Which always brings me to 1944, so that's somebody's grandfather. Yeah, everything is energy. Being present. no matter 1001, the circumstance, no matter the situation or the occurrence. It's a mindset to be happy. It's a mindset to be in your happy place no matter what's going on around you. I heard they can't feed off of you that way, or they can't send their thoughts and their things, because if energy matches like energy, I heard you have holes in your auric field, in your energy field. There's holes. Those are those dark thought holes, right? It's those dark thoughts. It's those that way of thinking about things, whether it's consciously or unconsciously or subconsciously or whatever. There's holes. And what does a hole do? I mean, if you're outside and you have a mosquito net over you, but there's a hole, mosquitoes are going to get in, right? Well, so will everything that's projected, that's just flying around. It's everywhere around us all the time, whether someone's sending it to you or not. It's the world collectively. It's all the human beings on the planet that affect that. You feel me? I just saw 1133, so we're going to have to look that up. Did we already look that up once? Let me see. Let me write 1133, and I'll grab my thing. So that's why being present. That's why they speak so much about being present, being in the present moment, living in the now. Because when you're in the present moment and you come back to center, right? When you start to let outside things and you start to notice that your mind is just like, oh God, life sucks, and oh man, I'm just tired, and oh man, my back hurts, my legs hurt, my arm hurts, I'm hungry, I'm this, all things that we say, that we fall into, because somewhere along the line, I heard we let our guard down, and I don't want to talk to it as like we're having to protect with shields and all this, because when you're high vibrational, because we are surrounded by other humans, even if something bad was happening, it won't affect us, our being, our soul. It's being shown, it's like there's someone, something, entities, whatever, that are sitting back in there, and it's like a siphon. They're like a straw. They're like sucking all your negative energy. 1313. I'm hearing that's what they live off of. Chills. People bumps for real. I have being present no matter what occurs. Being present and standing in your truth is key, is essential. We can and must stay in our happy place, so to speak. Being present in the moment where everything is fine. If you stop and think, in this moment, life is wonderful. In the moment, not thinking about the past, the future, and everything that's going on out there, but in your moment, sitting here right now, as I'm speaking right now, every moment, everything's great. Stay in that moment, right? Hard to do. Well, it's hard to do. Look at what's going on in the world. We've got World War III going on, and da-da-da. The world's ending as we know it. Find your happy place. Come home to your inner verse, to yourself. It's a you versus you journey. No one's going to get you there but you. A healer can't do it for you. I can't do it for you. It's you. Your choice. 1444. If you want to come home, you raise your consciousness to get to that Christ consciousness. Because the Christ is returning into us at this time. For whatever reason, it's an end of whatever. It's happened before. They're just going to rebuild another civilization on top of this old one when it dies. When it's gone, dead and buried. Okay? It's been going on, which is civilization after civilization on top of fucking each other, bro. That's it. Come on now. I have circled, think in terms of energy. We went in a time warp. Lost sight of our original plan for a moment. Not that it was gone. We just took a little detour. Now we're circling back. And I'm hearing crucial at this time that we go inwards, innerverse, to our innerverse. I heard, and co-spire? No. In work with the universe, because the universe when we begin to wander, fall back into the 3D world, that's when we circle back to center. I saw 1644. That's a whole lot of fours, right? Center ourselves in our souls, the innerverse. Think in terms of energy. Now, there's something else. Okay. All right. A lot of this is good, so. You know, before I get into that, what just popped in my head was, you're a healer, or you're just somebody who just has a lot of compassion, and you love deeply, and you want to help the world, you want to help those that are unfortunate. That's commendable, and I love you because I feel the same way, but it's like you're beginning to shift. You're realizing, 1808, that there's some people that just do not want help, and you're getting to the point where you can say, you know what? I'll let you be. I'll let you die dumb. It's an old joke anyway, it doesn't matter. It's a you versus you journey, and the whole goal, or whatever, is to raise your consciousness, is to get it so you can ascend. Works and helping others isn't going to get you there. See, that's part of the matrix, isn't it? That's part of the programming. That's part of what they taught us. They tell us, they teach us, they speak about. They want everyone to focus on something else other than ourselves, because they know and they feed off of it. It doesn't matter about anyone else, though. It doesn't matter about what they do, because nothing can happen. You're human as you're human. It's your meat suit. You've had several. Oh, yeah. But yet, and you will go on, think in terms of energy. And I've never really completely got this before, but Yeah, I guess I haven't. I just didn't want to see it. 2002, I just didn't want to. You know, I'm not done partying in my human. You know what I mean? But I'm hearing like this, can't wait no more. No more. So, slipping back into old timeline, time warp. So we do not ascend and lift the vibration and harness the light. What? Oh. Okay. So slipping back into the old timeline, right? And the time warp is so we do not ascend and lift the vibration and harness the light. All we really must do is work on ourselves, 2112. The only thing we can control is ourselves. That's it. We can't help anyone. They must do it themselves. And yeah, we can assist if someone comes to us and, wants to say, oh yeah, will you, I would love for you a Reiki session, or, I have this problem, what crystal, what this, we can assist people. But the work, the ascension, the raising the vibration, that is done within each individual person. We can't do that for them. I've spoken this so many times. And I'm hearing other people speak of it as well. And, I'm getting like people saying, oh my God, you're stealing someone's things. No, you got to understand. I mean, no, listen, Linda. Linda, just listen for a second. The energy, the information, the frequency, the vibration, the flow of all that is comes to us, 2222, comes to us in that vibrational field. I'm not going to sit here and worry and wonder and really give a fuck what anyone thinks. Not my problem. That's your problem. That's your issue with you. Don't give a fuck. 2244. We're all our own person. And we're all in our own place. And it's not that, oh, you can't be love and light and still be like, get the fuck out of my face. Why not? Oh, because we're taught not to have boundaries. It's a boundary thing. It's not letting your vibration and your fuckery and your shit, for whatever reason, love you, still, infest into me, into my vibrational field. Went off on a little tangent there for a sec. We're channeling. Things come through and we just speak it, and that's what we do. Like it or lump it. We take care of ourselves, our souls, and when we begin to gather together. Wait a minute, there's a difference. We work together. I heard in unison. And tears are coming to my eyes, and I got the people bumps. So this is very profound. It doesn't matter. I don't need to tell you about how my confirmations come through and what it means to me. I guess I'm supposed to. Because when you feel the spirit, when you feel that love, when you feel the love of the divine, It makes some people cry. I heard that's how you know. Together, we work together. Like souls. Like souls. Right? Huh. Interesting. I'm doing this. I can't. I don't know. So this means something. I'm going to have to look it up somehow. We are on this journey alone, yet together. Because it's a you versus you journey. It's a me versus me journey. And the whole thing is our individual souls doing what it is they're supposed to do. Right? While in a human. Which, by the way, could be looked at as a blessing or a curse. But you're in a human. Fucking enjoy everything, right? It's hard to do, but I don't know. You are not your human. Your human plays out the soul. It's your soul's character. It's like your soul's role, right? The character it's playing. Human. We are attacked individually, yet collectively. Right? I heard it's a collective consciousness. Controlling, I'm hearing like controlling the airwaves. And I was being shown like energy, like controlling the airwaves, like controlling all the energy from a higher perspective, right? Looking down, it's like smog or something, but there's no real color. Well, there is a light spectrum to it, but we can't see it with our human eyes. Like a manipulation of the energetic field and flow, and we have that by electricity. I've got how many I got electrical outlets and electrical things plugged in, plus my phone, plus that light, that thing, that's plugged in, this is plugged in, I got lights behind me, there's so much interference. That's why we have dis-ease in our bodies. This is the part that I was saying about earlier about not knowing if I had ever really gotten this message, and then I'm like, yeah, I think I have. I just didn't want to deal with it, and it's this. Time to get very serious about our purpose, our evolution, our consciousness, before it's too late. Before it's too late. I'm going to stop this one and I'm going to make a part 2. So, we have to we have to let our soul take the wheel. Surrender to the soul path. Surrender to the universe. And no one can do it for you. Go get healings. Go get this. Go get that. But if you don't really want something, healing also is an inside job. We are all our own healers. Think in terms of energy. Think in terms of energy. Because what you think, so it is. So it shall be. No one said it was going to be easy. I'm not going to, and this chosen one thing, I don't know. Take all that fucking shit out and just fucking work on yourself. And then come back around 3003 to, I'm a light worker, chosen one, 144,000, but yet you bitch and complain and you're a piece of shit. Sorry. Not sorry. Maybe that was a little harsh. Then again, maybe not. I mean, don't you know when you're a piece of shit? Don't you know when you're acting like a dick? Don't you know when you're an asshole? Don't you know when you're a bitch? If you don't, then you've got more work to do, my friend. But it ain't about that. What about focusing on love? Focusing on what it is you want your human to be, what you want your soul to be, living from your true nature, from your true being, from your natural state. Whatever way that is. I've been seeing a whole bunch of numbers and I haven't been calling them out, and that's fine. But before it's too late. How heavy is your heart? How heavy is your human on you? Listen, we already know so much fuckery's been done, so much shit has been done for an agenda, but you know what? You're still here. All that matters is right now. Sounds great. It's easy to talk about. It's easy to say, but living it out in human is a whole different story. I get it. Oh boy, do I get it. Because I'm in that too. I'm all these things inside myself, and I have all this love, all this blah, 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 blah. But there's one key factor missing. I'm not that to myself. What? Whoa. How could I be? Smoke cigarettes. I don't have the best, I'm not doing the things that somebody would do, you would think, if you loved yourself. 3303. You would put yourself priority first instead of going on Facebook, Snatch Chat, and all that bullshit. I saw 3311, so we just saw the back part of that. So we got to write that down. They said do it in green. Nice. And put it under it. Nice. Maybe we're going to have a little lesson. I worked hard all week. I'm going to drink beer. I'm going to have me a cocktail. I'm that person. Hello, I'm your Huckleberry. Right? I get to that point sometimes. I might not drink to excess. I might have a drink or two. Or just one, Takes me a while to drink it, Nothing spectacular, but still, that's poison. Not mentioning the sugar and all the fucking bullshit I eat, you know what I mean? I eat it. And yet, are you doing yoga? You know how to fix your body, but are you doing that? Oh, but you're love, right? You don't love yourself. How can you love and be loved to anything else? Part 2 coming up shortly. Peace, love, and hair grease. I love you guys. You know that? I don't even fucking know you. But I love. I love all things. I might not like you. There's a difference. I can't really say that. Because there's bits and pieces and parts of people that I do like. Maybe not the whole package. I just heard pay attention to your dreams. You might write them down, because there's a symbol, there's something in there, and you got to look at the bigger picture, and you got to really think about what it is the dream is telling you. The symbolism of it. What do you get? What do you feel? What comes to you? Not instinctively. Well, they said instinctively, but natural, your intuition that just pops in, that you didn't put your human mind to. The human is the portal. Yep. The mind, the portal, so to speak, the opening, the holes, the cracks in your energetic field. The portal. I don't know why they wanted me to say it that way. It don't matter. I got my Himalayan salt lamp. I just really wanted to burn that, and instead of it sitting on my dresser, I have it here. Namaste. Thank you, and we'll be back with part 2 here in a little bit. Maybe I'll shoot it right after this. I'm not sure. I do have to use the restroom, and I am hungry, so. Oh, I can't eat yet. I have to wait. I took my probiotic. You got to have it on an empty stomach, so I might not be able to. Why am I telling you this? Oh. See you in a little bit. Peace. Thank you. Namaste.